And this is not only for people that are already entrepreneurs that already generate some money. This is also, and most importantly, for people that want to start their business in the future. And if your foundation is solid, this is what I'm going to be talking about, then the rest will be way easier for you. The things that I'm sharing with you today are things that I've learned literally in 7 years. It took me 7 years to figure it out, to actually understand that system, implement it, and to see the fruits of all that work. So if somebody told me that 7 years ago, maybe my life would have been in a different place and I wouldn't have hustled and bustled through all that, even though that forges a character that makes you who you are. So let's get to it. Now, there's 3 points to this video. The first one is understanding your business. So whether you're selling donuts or you're providing a service, cleaning windows, it's the same principle. Step number one is to literally make a chart of absolutely every single position in this business, from CEO, and it should look like a pyramid, of course, from CEO all the way down to the labor. You're gonna write down every single position that you might think you're gonna need for you to operate your business, or you need to operate your business. We all know that when we start a business, we're wearing multiple hats. We're doing everything from marketing to ads to passing flyers to, R&D. Absolutely everything is done by you because you're the entrepreneur and you want to start your own business. And most people are bootstrapped, so they don't really have the financial to start hiring people right away. So what happens is that you are operating your business. And by using the structure that I'm going to talk about, you are going to get out of there and become an operator of your business and not a low wage employee working from 9 to 9, right? So the first thing, lay it out. Take a pen and a paper and write down every single position in that business. Even though maybe the business is not generating that much money, just write it down. CEO down, COO down, directors down, managers down, labor, absolutely everything that you need in that. Then you're gonna write your name in every position that you're filling or you're gonna fill right away. And the way it's going to look is that your name is going to be everywhere because at this point, there's absolutely nobody in that pyramid. And so your name is everywhere. You are the CEO, you're the founder, you're the person doing the labor, you're wearing all the hats, and it's normal for your name to be everywhere. As soon as you understand that plan, then you're able to go to step number two, which is filling up these positions. Because again, you want to operate your business, you don't want to be an operator of your business. And in order for you to scale, you can't be doing the day to day, you have to be outside of it. So, how do you fulfill those positions? Well, the way to do it is to understand that the positions that needs to be fulfilled and the tasks that need to be done is it's to be determined only by you because you're going to be the best to teach or train people that are going to fulfill those positions. So again, we're going to take a pen and a paper or a laptop and we're going to write what we call an operations manual. So that operations manual is literally you writing every single little tasks that this employee is going to fulfill. And you have to go very detailed, meaning you write down, for example, if you're selling t-shirts, well, you get the order, okay, you approve it. That's step number one. Step number two, you get up and pick the order. Step number three, you package it. Step number four, you send the email out. Like all of the things that you do for that position, you write it down in an operations manual. And the reason why you're doing that is because when you hire somebody, you hand them that operations manual and then you train them one by one and then you move on to the next position. And you keep on doing that over and over until you fulfill all of that charts that you wrote down in step number one. The second that you are able to hire a manager that will do the hiring, then you teach them the exact way. You have a manual for absolutely every position, and this is how you're gonna fulfill those positions. You're just gonna hand it out, you're gonna train them, and you rinse and repeat over and over again. Now, step number three, that's when it's time for you to scale and to become a real CEO and a real entrepreneur, and to really operate your business from the macro side and not the micro side. I'm not against people actually, like, putting up their sleeves and working. That's not the point. The point is, if you're looking to generate millions of dollars and your goal is to have a 6 7 figure business, then you absolutely have to get out of the day to day and to replace yourself, to delegate all those positions to somebody else. In my case, I've been in business for now, I think, 11 years. And for the first 6 years, I was literally doing everything. Like, you can see it from the background, I'm in the dry cleaning business. And you would see me here for 12 hours a day. This is my first store here. You would see me for 12 hours a day, washing stuff, pressing stuff, catering to customers, doing absolutely everything from marketing, social media content, the whole shebang. But at some point, I realized that my head really hit a ceiling and I can't scale my company. I can't scale these numbers if I'm doing the day to day. And then I had to delegate, and I had to accept the fact that people will not treat those positions just like you would. And that's totally normal. I mean, an employee, it's not his business. So if there's a problem, it lands on you. And this is, as soon as you accept that, then it's fine. You start replacing yourself and you just try to find the best talent for those positions. You treat people very well, you pay them well, and they will be loyal with you for a long time. As long as you have that structure and that system, everything else is rinse and repeat. And you can repeat it over and over again, and then you're just growing that machine. Now, if you think about franchises, that's the same system that they use. I mean, a franchise, if you look at it, you go inside, let's say, Dunkin' Donut or whatever, or Wendy's, the chairs are the same, the walls are the same, the ads are the same, the kitchen, the employees, the positions, everything is the same because they have a manual for everything. They have a process, a system. As long as you have a system, you will be able to scale. And the opposite is also true. People that are just doing whatever at all times, they find themselves hitting a ceiling and having the same revenue coming in, even though there's an increase year over year. It's very small, and maybe they're not getting to the place that they want to be. So it all depends on what you want to have. In life, sometimes small businesses, most of them, they enjoy the 6 figure life. They have a nice house, a nice car, and it's great. But if what you're looking for is actually making millions of dollars and having a machine, then you need a system. You need to be able to trust that system as well, and to test it, and to understand that these 3 key principles are something that is always going to be rinse and repeat and repeatable, even if you're not there. And that's the whole point of it. These points that I just shared with you changed the whole course of my business and of my life, to be quite frank with you, because I was making 6 figures, and it was growing and growing, getting close to $1 million of revenue every year. And as soon as I implemented systems, everything changed. And now we are doing 7 figures. We're growing. We're taking more and more, sides of the market, of the industry, and we are switching it up. Why? Because I have the time to actually think about how to scale that business. And I'm not just using all of my time, my talent, and my skill to be in the same position as a labor worker, somebody who's wearing all these hats and just doing the regular labor work. When in reality, there's some people that are extremely talented that you can treat very well, pay very well for them to be loyal to you. And that formula literally changed everything for me. So I hope that you enjoyed this little quick video, because I'm really, hounding on that principle. And if you want to start your own business and start with that principle of systems, the sky's the limit. And I wish nothing but the best to you. Like